Early morning sunlight streamed through the kitchen window, casting a warm glow over the small, cozy room. On the tiled floor, two kittens were wide awake and full of energy. Bella, the cautious and clever one, was perched neatly on a chair, watching her brother, Max, with a wary expression. Max, on the other hand, was the adventurous type. His sleek orange fur glistened as he poked his nose around the counter, sniffing for something interesting and walking closer to the larger copper trays. The copper trays were full, but I didn't see anything. "What are you up to now, Max?" Bella asked, tilting her head. "Breakfast," Max declared with a mischievous grin. "I'm starving, and I'm sure I can make us something delicious." Bella rolled her eyes. "You? Cooking? This sounds like trouble already." Max ignored her warning and began his exploration. As Max's curious eyes scanned the counter, they landed on a loaf of bread sitting next to the toaster. His tail twitched with excitement. "Reem, perfect for toast," he announced, hopping onto the counter with an agile leap. "Max, you're not supposed to be up there," Bella scolded, but Max was too focused. He pawed at the loaf, trying to nudge a slice into the toaster. In the process, his paw accidentally hit the toaster's lever, pushing it down. The toaster whirred to life with a sudden hum. "Uh-oh," Bella muttered, her fur standing on end. Max didn't notice the toaster starting to heat up. Instead, he proudly turned to Bella. "See? I'm already making progress." Suddenly, a faint smell of burning filled the air. "Max, the toaster is smoking," Bella cried. Max's ears flattened. "Don't worry, I'll fix it," he said confidently, even as sparks began to fly. The smoke. In his haste to stop the toaster, Max swung his paw toward the plug, accidentally knocking over a nearby milk carton. Milk spilled across the counter in a white cascade, dripping onto the floor below. "Max! Max!" Bella yelped, leaping down to avoid the mess, but her paw landed right in the middle of the puddle, and she slipped, landing with an ungraceful thud. "This is a disaster," she mouthed, her fur soaked in milk. Meanwhile, the toaster gave a loud pop as the slice of bread flew into the air, landing directly on Max's head. He froze, stunned, with crumbs clinging to his fur. Bella couldn't help but laugh despite the mess. "You look ridiculous, Max." Max shook off the bread, now fully aware of the chaos he'd caused. "Okay, maybe I need a little help." At that moment, their owner walked into the kitchen. She froze, taking in the scene before her. Milk dripping from the counter, Bella sitting in a puddle, and Max standing on the counter, surrounded by crumbs. Her eyes widened. What on earth happened here? Max tried to look innocent, his tail twitching nervously. Bella meowed softly, as if to say, "It wasn't my idea." Pair owner sighed, grabbing a towel to clean the mess. "You two are always up to something, aren't you?" she muttered. As she cleaned, Max hopped down from the counter and nudged Bella with his nose. "I didn't mean for this to happen," he whispered. "Oh," Bella flicked her tail. "Next time, maybe listen to me before jumping into things." After the kitchen was spotless again, their owner set down 2 bowls of kibble for the kittens. "No more kitchen adventures," she warned, giving Max a stern look. Max purred as he dug into his breakfast. "This is much better than toast," he admitted between bites. Bella licked her paw, still slightly annoyed but glad the chaos was over. "Next time, let's wait for breakfast instead of trying to make it ourselves," she said with a playful nudge. The 2 kittens curled up together on their favorite cushion, full and content. As they drifted off to sleep, Max whispered, "Maybe tomorrow we'll try pancakes." Bella groaned, but her purring gave her away. Another adventure was surely just around the corner. Sometimes it's better to be patient and wait for help than to rush into things unprepared.